Japan is dangerous.
और वो तीनों लोग पकड़े गए और उनको हो गई है जेल.
Siguro nga hindi mataas ang yan ngayon and most.
And I found myself, Jen.
The amount of kids that you see on the.
And let me tell you, they do not play.
This is also something I cannot do in my home country.
Don't worry, we can come back. We can come back to Japan, don't worry. Okay. We can come back to Japan.
Hey guys, it's official. I am no longer.
When I went back to the States, I was so overwhelmed.
Culture shock when coming back to the States.
More of a culture shock came to America because everyone.
As if you didn't need any more reasons.
Especially being a girl living in Japan. Sure, in England
I would go back tomorrow if I could. I would live.
I am so happy to be in Japan. Like genuinely so. I'm so happy to.
Yeah. Japan or China?
Japan.
Japan or India?
Japan.
Japan or Pakistan?
Japan.
Japan or Nepal?
Japan.
That's why Japan is dangerous.
お前らこんにちは。海外の反応を届けるゴリラ通信だ。今回はちょっと引っかかる話を持ってきた。日本に住んでる海外ネキたちがな、日本に住み続けるのは危険ってガチめのトーンで語ってるらしい。理由はシンプル。いやシンプルに見えて中身はそうでもない。最初はみんな同じなんだとよ。安全だし暮らしやすいしって軽い気持ちで住み始める。だがな、時間が経つにつれてあるいは勘に気づくようになるらしい。気づかないうちに変わっていく感覚、当たり前の基準がずれていく日常、そしてふとした瞬間に出てくる一言、これちょっと危ないかもしれない。SNS でも長くいると感覚おかしくなる、戻った時のギャップがきついで意味深な投稿が増えてきてるようだぜ。もちろん日本をよく知るからこそ出てくる細かい不満や引っかかりもある。だがそれ以上に本人たちもはっきり言語化できてない何かに気づき始めてるのが厄介なんだ。さあ今回は日本に住んでる外国人が語る住み続けることの危うさについてその正体を一緒に探っていこうじゃねえか。それじゃあ行ってみよう。
So dangerous.
Gori o tamani channel Toruko Yoroshiku.
Japan is dangerous. Once you come here, it becomes
まずは日本在住の海外ネキたちの声を聞いてみよう。
without feeling scared. Lose your wallet? There's a high chance it comes back. Trains arrive on time. Even 1 minute late, they apologize. Convenience stores are open 24/7. You can buy Strong Zero even at 4 a.m. Bathrooms are clean everywhere. Staff are polite, always. Once you experience this standard, it's hard to accept anything else. That's why Japan is dangerous.
I just think it's enough. I love living in Japan, especially being a girl living in Japan. Sure, in England we have H&M, Zara, but the amount of brands they have here with the prettiest concepts is crazy. Where I live in England, there's pretty much nothing to do apart from go to the supermarket and come back. But where I live in Japan, there are hundreds of beautiful cafes all open in my house, places where you can make pottery, make bracelets, and the price is so affordable. It's amazing.
This is the biggest culture shock I experienced when I moved to Okinawa, Japan from the United States. It's that the people here are so kind and considerate. And I'm gonna give you an example in just a second. I've been living in Okinawa, Japan for just over a year, and this culture shock didn't actually set in until a month ago. I had gone back to the States for about a month. I was reverse culture shocked. You know how other countries love to say that Americans are entitled? It's kind of embarrassing, but they're absolutely right. When I went back to the States, I was so overwhelmed and stressed just from people's energy alone. Now, are there exceptions to every rule? Absolutely. Of course, there are people in the United States who are so kind, so considerate. In the United States, the vibe and energy is like every man for themselves. We're here, that just doesn't feel like the case. It truly feels like a community.
As if you didn't need any more reasons.
こっちのアベックは日本で衝撃的な体験をしたらしいぜ。
It's just started raining here and Shannon and I, my partner, we were just walking down this road. We didn't have an umbrella and it's just started raining and this random Japanese guy on a scooter pulled up next to us and just gave us this umbrella and said, very small, but good for rain, and then just scooted off. So here we are. And so, if you were that Japanese man that just gave us this umbrella, arigatou gozaimashita. Thank you very much. You are a legend.
So, coming back from Japan, I've shared this with a few of my friends. It was more of a culture shock coming back to America because everyone in Japan is so courteous and polite. They are all mindful of being part of a whole, so it works. Even though there's tons of people everywhere, everything works. Coming back here, I've just found myself doing day-to-day errands, going to the gym, going to the store. People don't care. And I found myself genuinely like frustrated that Americans are just so inconsiderate.
I lived on a rice farm in a tiny village in Japan, and this is how my days look like. Instead of sounds of cars and busy streets, we get gently woken up by the semi in the trees greeting us. Every day we get to harvest our own breakfast and dinner. I ask myself when we started thinking that life in high-rise buildings and apartments full of stuff could bring us lasting happiness. Here between these plants, I felt truly rich. We are having a soup with vegetables.
田んぼのある田舎で野菜と餅のスープか。それは胃が食いたいやつだわ。
面白い？もう一回。ハイタッチ。Yeah! Can I try your muffs? Your muffs 大丈夫？これ。大丈夫？大丈夫だって。いいよ。Can I try? ありがとうございます。怖くない？
こういうの見るとなんか心が浄化されるっつうかほっこりするよな。お次は日本に来てから今までの常識が変わっちまう危険について語る日記たちを見ていこう。日本の秩序、日本の時間についての考え方や衛生、モラルに触れた海外日記やネキたちはそれまでの価値観が音を立てて崩壊しちまうようだぜ。
And let me tell you, they do not play about time. When they tell you be punctual, they are not joking. Be punctual. I went on a tour today to Mount Fuji. Let me tell you, I was in the military for 8 years. I know how to be on time. But there are other people from other places and other cultures don't understand that these Japanese people are not playing about time. He was with us. We were like a group of, I don't know, 40 or 50. We going from location to location to location. And they're like, hey, so let me tell you. We get to stop number 2 or 3. I don't know. This is out of 6 stops. We get to stop 2 or 3. We're in a village. This guy, you know, our tour guide, she's counting out. She's like, group 1, where y'all at? We were group 1. I'm like, we are here. We are like the first or second or third people on the bus. So anyways, we on the bus. And she's like, group number 13. She was like, she gave it like 2 more minutes out of courtesy, took off. Left. I don't know where this man's at. All I know is he's probably learning Japanese somewhere, working as a rice farmer in some village because he can't make it back to his host country. He got left. And I wish, hey, look, I'm trying to tell people, man, stop playing with these people in this time. We moved on and continued the tour and never saw this man again. Not on that tour bus, you're not. They don't play. That lady said 1207. He thought shit was sweet.
In rural Japan, it is quite common to find mujin hanbai, which are unmanned stalls often selling local farm produce. This is the one I found in Itoshima.
1 pack of daikon, 2 and 10 yen. This big!
It's a system that relies on trust and honesty, as no one would be looking. I thought it only exists in the Inaka. However, I found one in Shibuya recently.
Ada yang unik nih. Ini namanya mujing hambaijo. Di sini ada toko atau tempat jualan di mana tempat jualan itu nggak ada penunggunya.
無人販売所ってよく考えたらすげえよな。海外じゃ箱ごと持っていかれて終わりらしいが、日本じゃ普通に回ってる。お金を箱に入れて野菜を持っていく。監視カメラもない、店員もいない。ただ入れてくださいって書いてあるだけ。それで成立してんだよな。お次は帰国してからわかる日本の危険性を見ていこう。日本ロスってやつだな。
Hey guys, it's official. I am no longer. And then these sunnies I got thrifting for $3 in Japan, and I'm happy to be home. It's always good coming home, but I'm also sad. Like, I will also get post Japan.
Guys, all I can think about 24/7 is Japan. When I can go back, like, it's just etched in my brain. I want to go back. I would go back tomorrow if I could. I would live there if I could.
So I just watched this video about post-Japan depression travel. It looks like Southeast Asia and traveling is kind of trending at the moment. Lots of people are going everywhere. Lots of people are seeing new things. So if you get the chance to actually do travel and you find yourself in a place like beautiful Thailand, Vietnam, Japan.
So I'm in Japan just walking and shopping and literally just having the best time by myself. listening to Beyonce Renaissance while I walk. You know, I have to get that pump in, period. And I'm just thinking to myself, like, life is just so fucking good.
And I was trying to explain to him where I was coming from, but he didn't really get it. And that's fine. You know, we're not going to see eye to eye every time. Yo, dude, are you okay? You've just been sighing. I'm trying to tell a story. Just missing the streets of Tokyo. Okay, well, do you want to do something? Shops everywhere. You can get some good food for real cheap. And do you understand how clean the city is?
I've heard.
I'm talking a city with so dense with people and no trash. It's spotless. You go here, you walk outside. If I was in Japan, I could just take the train. It's quiet. People are respectful.
Don't worry, we can come back. We can come back to Japan, don't worry. Are you okay? We can come back to Japan, it's okay. You love it here?
Japan or Philippines?
Japan.
Japan or Cambodia?
Japan.
Japan or Vietnam?
Japan.
Japan or South Korea?
Japan.
Japan or China?
Japan.
Japan or India?
Japan.
Japan or Pakistan?
Japan.
Japan or Nepal?
Japan.
なんで日本に住んでる海外ネキやニキたちが住み続けるのは危険なんて言い出すのか。もちろん観光で来るのと実際に住むってのは違う。実際住んでみるとわかる日本での生きにくさや労働環境のストイックさを知って白目向く海外ネキたちもいる。だがな、そこを差し引いても日本はストレスの絶対量が違うらしい。海外で暮らすってのはエネルギーを使うんだ。バスが来るかどうかわからない。財布をすられないか常に気を張る。レストランで頼んだものと違うものが来る。苦情を言っても知らんで終わる。こういう小さなストレスが毎日じわじわ積み上がっていく。ところが日本ではそのストレスがほぼ消える。バスが時間通りに来る。落とした財布が戻ってくる。注文したものが笑顔で正確に出てくる。最初はいい国だなで住んでたのに気づけばここ以外無理かもって感覚に変わっていく。この快適さに慣れるとちょっとした不便すら受け付けなくなる。つまりな、満足度が高すぎるがゆえに他の選択肢が消えていく。だから海外ネキたちは言うんだ。これはちょっと危険だってな。ずっと日本にいる間からするとあんまり実感ない感覚だが、そんな相手も夜勤明けに喉を鳴らしてビールを一気した時にこう思うんだよ。
So dangerous.
Gori o Tamani channel Toruko Yoroshiku.
So I've been living in Japan for 15 years and this is my reverse.
ここからは日本の子育て環境を体験するネキたちを見ていこう。海外ママネキたちからするとここが一番日本になれると危険なところみたいだぜ。
A lot more judgmental looks from other people. In Japan, everybody is more loving towards kids in general, and if a baby cries, then they'll just like, oh, so poor thing, oh. But in the States, they look at me like I'm a bad mom. Like all I did this morning was go to the buffet so I could get my food, and I left her with her grandmother at the table, and she had a temper tantrum because I left. There's separation anxiety, and everybody's staring at her. And it was, she cried so hard just because I left for like 1 minute that another mom came over me to comfort me and tell me that I'm doing a good job as being a mom. Whereas in Japan, everybody would maybe look and say, oh, poor thing, oh, and instead of being like, oh, you're such a terrible mom because your baby's crying your head off. In general, there's more of a love for kids in Japan.
Japan is one of the most kid-friendly countries I've ever been to. From all the indoor play places to all the nursing rooms everywhere and the kids menu on every restaurant. Today we went to the Tokyo Skytree. It's more than just a tower. It has like 300 shops and restaurants attached to it. I have a 6-year-old, so of course we started off getting Pokemon cards.
Here are 10 things to do in Japan with your kids. Disneyland Tokyo, sing some karaoke, ride the bullet train to visit other cities outside of Tokyo, let them test out their skills at Ninja Camp, visit Harajuku to get some sweet treats, the Children's Museum, visit one of the many shrines in the country, dress up and do a photo shoot in traditional Japanese wear, feed monkeys at the Arashiyama Monkey Park, see if you could catch a sumo wrestling match.
In Japan, you might notice that there's a lot of kids taking the train or going to the convenience store all by themselves. Don't worry, they're most likely not lost and this is perfectly normal. Japan is very safe and it's common knowledge not to harm kids. These little yellow hats means that they're in elementary school. This helps them be more visible to ongoing traffic and also so people know that they're small children and might need help. So if you see a small kid, don't worry, their parents aren't crazy. Just
having a conversation with somebody in public. Another one that truly shocked us was how independent kids are over here. The amount of very small kids you see walking to schools by themselves shocks me. The amount of kids that you see on the trains by themselves.
Say bye-bye. Say bye.
安心して外を歩ける。店員すら自然に子供に優しい。どこに行っても当たり前みたいに気配りがある。このホスピタリティが標準の環境になれると、他では物足りなさを感じるようになる。この基準になれたら戻れない。ママネキたちが母国に帰ったら愕然とするってのも無理はないのかもしれねえな。
Kung babae ka, you know how scary it is sometimes to go out. The saddest reality is, normal lang na
ここに慣れちまうともう終わり。最後は日本の治安を実際に体験するネキたちを見ていこう。
say malayong malayo. Siguro nga hindi mataas ang yen ngayon and most of us has to work part-time to make ends meet. Pero I think what makes it hard to leave Japan is because the quality of life here is good.
Where can you walk alone at night at 2 a.m. by yourself in an alley like this and not worry about your safety? It's one of the best solo travel destinations, especially for women. It's Japan.
You know, I realized there's one thing that I really, really love about Japan as a woman, and that's just, it's midnight almost. It's 11 p.m. and I can walk around by myself. I have no fear. I don't care. I actually went to the grocery store. This is also something I cannot do in my home country. I cannot go to the grocery store at 11. My grocery store is open until 1.
I'm about to miss the last train.
Oh, it's 12:30 in the morning, so either I can wait 5 hours for the first train, or since I live in Japan, I think I know how to get out of this.
This is a manga cafe. It's infinitely cheaper than a hotel, but it'll give you all the same basic amenities, and maybe then some. I got my own little individual room, and I know it might seem small, but believe it or not, some people live in these like full-time, and I understand why, because this place has basically everything you need. You know, like manga for the girlies, more manga for the girlies.
Who the hell is Gojo?
And free all-you-can-eat soft-serve ice cream.
終電逃して深夜にやむなく入った満喫ってなんか最高にワクワクするよな。
जापान में अगर आप छोटा सा भी क्राइम कर दो तो आपको यहाँ पर जेल हो जाती है। कुछ दिन पहले टोक्यो के शिबुया में एक बंदा ड्रंक होके सो गया था, और जापान में अगर आप ड्रंक वगैरह हो जा रहे हो तो आपको कोई तकलीफ नहीं देगा, आप वहाँ पे आराम से सो सकते हो, प्लेटफॉर्म पे सो सकते हो। ट्यूनिसिया कंट्री के 3 लोगों ने उसके पास जाके उसका वॉलेट चुरा लिया, और वॉलेट में कुछ 10-12 हज़ार येन थे और उसका क्रेडिट कार्ड था, और वो तीनों लोग पकड़े गए और उनको हो गई है जेल। पर्सन का भी वॉलेट चुरा रहे हो तो आपको यहाँ पे जेल हो सकती है। कुछ टाइम पहले एक बंदे ने एक औरत का वॉलेट चुराया था जिसके अंदर सिर्फ थे 10 येन, और उसको भी पकड़ा गया और उसको भी जेल हो गई, और इसलिए जापान में क्राइम रेट्स काफी कम है।
We were sitting on the subway in Tokyo across from a super cute mother and daughter. At least we thought they were mother and daughter until the kid that was maybe 6 years old got up by herself and got off the subway. I remember Kelly and I looking at each other thinking, what the hell just happened? And then we started to notice pretty young kids out by themselves everywhere. Kids that in a lot of cases were younger than Evelyn, out navigating Tokyo by themselves. On our last night, we made that along with the yellow hat. Children can commute to school and do errands starting at a very early age. In short, it's just that safe in Japan. And the really young ones with the yellow hats. That is both for safety and crosswalks, and to let adults know they might need a little extra help. Said another way, in Japan.
Okay, so yesterday I left my purse in the bathroom and we couldn't find it anywhere and I was freaking out. And one thing I love about here is people always turn your stuff in. Like literally I had like $300 in there. Everything was still in there, and my IDs and everything. I was more worried about the IDs. The guys were like, oh, is all the money there? And I was like, I don't care about the money. Like I just want to make sure And yeah, so this has happened, like this is like the 4th time it happened, right? And we've always had like more than $100 for some reason when it's lost. Never like just $2 or something, and it's always returned. And like that's why I love it here, because like they believe in good karma, and I do too. Like whenever I find like a
If there's one place in the world you want to lose your wallet, it's in Japan. Accidentally lost our wallet less than 24 hours ago, went to report it to the police, and this morning we got a text saying that it's been found, and now we're picking it up at the police station. When William reported it yesterday to the police, they actually told him that in Japan there's an 80% chance.
A city of 37 million people. Is it actually realistic for me to expect I will ever get this wallet back? Actually, maybe. See, 80% of wallets reported lost are turned in Japan. Compare that to 10% in New York City.
We have lost Lennon's Jessie toy.
こっちの親子は日本のショッピングモールでお気に入りの人形をなくしちまったようだな。
Oh, amazing. There she is. We found her. See? Yeah, look. There you go. Oh, that's a good one. Japanese people are the best, of course.
Did you know that in Japan you can leave your belongings on the table to reserve a seat? It is totally normal to keep a spot in a busy restaurant or a cafe by leaving your most valuable belongings on the table. This indicates that the seat is taken and someone will return to have a seat. Don't worry.
ワイも関取にペットボトルを置いてたらゴミだと思われて店員に回収されてたことあるわ。
Japan is superior to America. I know I'm about to piss a whole bunch of people off. I know. But listen here, okay? I'm honestly, for all of you who seem to think that Japan is just not a good country to live in, to list what America has that's superior to Japan. How exactly is America superior to Japan? I'll give you a second to answer. And time's up. It's not. America is run by capitalism. Let's actually go down the list of things, okay? Is America superior in technology? No. Is America superior in infrastructure? No. Education, healthcare, crime, gun safety, drug use, food affordability, cost of living, political violence and racism. You can say about Japan specifically, it doesn't matter. Like it's still superior to America. I'm definitely not taking this opportunity for granted at all. I am so happy to be in Japan. Like genuinely I'm so happy that I'm not in America and I'm happy that I'm in Japan and I want to stay.
以上日本に住むのが危険すぎる理由を海外ネキたちの反応で見てきたぜ。時間通りに電車が来る。街は静か。飯はどこ入っても外れない。夜中2時に女性が一人で歩ける。これって海外からすると当たり前じゃないんだよな。日本に住むのは危険。確かに食に関して言うと激しく同意だぜ。なぜならワイの中性脂肪はすでにかなりデンジャラスだからな。あとワイも夜勤明けに深夜の住宅街をチャリで走ることがあるが、怖いと思ったことは一度もないな。お前ゴリラだから当たり前だろって。夜中にゴリラがチャリで走ってたらこっちが怖いって。最後まで見てくれてありがとな。コメントチャンネル登録よろしく。